Your brain is not designed to make you better. It is designed to keep you alive, stable, and predictable. That is why change feels uncomfortable. The nervous system treats uncertainty as potential danger, even when the change is good. Habits reduce uncertainty. They automate behavior, conserve energy, and lower the brain's prediction error. So when you try to change, the brain does not ask, "Is this meaningful?" It asks, "Is this safe? And is it familiar?" This is not weakness. It is a survival strategy built into learning, memory, and threat detection systems. Your brain constantly predicts what will happen next. When reality matches the prediction, the system stays calm. When reality does not match, the brain must update its model. Updating costs energy, and uncertainty rises. That is why the first step of change often feels like friction. You are not failing. Your brain is recalibrating. Stress amplifies this effect. Under stress, the brain shifts resources toward fast, defensive responses and away from flexible thinking. In that state, you default to old habits, not because you choose them, but because they are neurologically cheaper. So the goal is not to fight your brain. The goal is to design change in a way the brain can tolerate. Neuroplasticity still exists throughout life, but it is conditional. The brain rewires best with repetition, attention, and recovery. Repetition strengthens pathways. The brain follows the principle. Neurons that fire together, wire together. But repetition alone is not enough. The practice must be specific, consistent, and slightly challenging, without overwhelming you. Think of change like building a new road. The first time, it is slow. The brain is laying down the earliest tracks. The old road still exists. It is wide, fast, and familiar. In moments of fatigue, you will return to it. That does not erase progress. It simply means the new pathway is not fully reinforced yet. The brain learns through feedback. Small wins provide signals that the new behavior is workable and worth keeping. So, you must reduce the cost of starting. Make the first step so small that the brain does not classify it as a threat. Then scale gradually. In neuroscience, stability often comes before growth, because the system must feel safe enough to adapt. Environment matters. Your brain is highly context-dependent. Cues around you can trigger old routines automatically. If you want new behavior, redesign the cues. Remove friction for the habit you want, and add friction for the habit you do not. Sleep is not optional. Memory consolidation and synaptic remodeling depend heavily on deep sleep and recovery cycles. Social connection also matters. Support reduces perceived threat and improves persistence during uncertain change. Another powerful tool is identity framing. When behavior aligns with identity, the brain treats it as coherent, not random. Instead of saying, "I will try to work out," say, "I am a person who trains." This reduces internal conflict over time. Attention is the gatekeeper of plasticity. What you repeatedly focus on becomes prioritized in neural updates. So practice deliberate focus. One goal, one behavior, one small window. Fragmented effort produces fragmented change. When you relapse, do not interpret it as failure. Relapse is often a stress signal, not a character flaw. Treat relapse as data. Ask, what triggered it? Fatigue, emotion, environment, or overload? Then adjust the system. The most sustainable change is not extreme. It is repeated, recoverable, and integrated into daily life. Build in recovery. Without recovery, stress biology suppresses flexibility and pushes you back toward rigid habits. Over time, the new pathway becomes easier. What once felt effortful becomes automatic, because the brain now predicts it. That is the real secret. Consistency teaches your brain that the new behavior is normal and therefore safe. You are not battling your nature. You are training your nervous system with structure, repetition, and compassion. Change is not a single decision. It is a biological process. When you respect how the brain adapts, progress becomes inevitable.